Hi, I'm Rick Fenn. I play with 10cc, been playing with 10cc for over 30 years. I've just been recently started using the Nova system. I've only been working with it now for about 15-20 gigs, so I'm still kind of working it in, but absolutely loving it more and more. First of all, the basic raw sounds are very hi-fi, really quality sounds, and the overdrive section, especially the analog quality of it, is so much better than a lot of the multi-effects units that I come across. It's got a fantastic feature that how the echoes roll over from one sound to the other, and there's no click or clunk as you turn between them. I love the fact that it's got a boost button on board. Previously, I used to have a channel change switch on the 2 amps, which is a bit of a faff because I had to hook up the 2 amps. And also, it's got a reverb thing, which saves me having to use the reverbs on the amp, and it's a really hi-fi reverb. And although I don't use it much in the context of this band, but I'm looking forward to getting some mileage out of it along the way. But this intelligent harmonizer, I think, is amazing. But that particular feature also gives you the options of some brilliant stereo. The shifter thing gives you this wonderful stereo choruses. The stereo features generally are brilliant. And the other thing that I really like about it, which seems to also be difficult to find, is a really comprehensive stereo echo, where you can adjust every aspect of both left and right, place it where you like, the levels, and set the delay times. It's got the necessary features like the gate, and it's got a fine tuner built in. It's got everything I was looking for in a box. Last year I've only just moved over to these things. They're Fender Deluxe hot rods. Previously I used to use PV classic 30s, but I was using these on a recent tour of Australia. They were hired in actually, and I was very taken with them. And they're a solid, robust amp, so I invested in a couple of them. Well, yeah, this is made by Roger Giffen, and it's obviously, as you can see, it's a Strat copy. I bought it right back in 1978. This is the guitar that I played on Dreadlock Holiday back in that year. And yeah, it's just followed me around ever since then, really. So it's yeah, 32 years, 32 years ago. No, yeah. The usual single coil issues, but I do use other guitars. I use a Duesenberg as well, which I'm very fond of, but it's a much more I use it in more of a rock context. This is the guitar that I feel most at home with in this band. Well, actually, this is just a spare, but it's a damn fine guitar, actually. I mean, these Squiers, I mean, I just bought that really just to have a guitar that was configured the same as this. But there have been times when I've actually used that just because it's the lovely guitar to play.